All right, guys. We're about to present our sustainability project. Let me get this thing set up. Oh, I clicked on share. Present. All right. So this is our sustainability project on SoFi Stadium in LA. I'm Jordan.
I'm Logan.
So our first slide, kind of some background information on SoFi Stadium. It is located in Inglewood, California, and it is the host stadium for the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers. It seats roughly like 70,000 people, and it costs $5 to $6 billion in total cost to build. The screen is one of a kind. It weighs 2.2 million pounds, and it has the capability of projecting 80 million pixels. And the stadium has artificial turf. It doesn't have grass turf. So we reached out to a girl named Maddie Clement on LinkedIn. She is currently a senior specialist at SoFi Stadium in LA. She pursued a business administration degree at Bridgewater College, and she's worked at many different places. And obviously, she eventually ended up at SoFi Stadium. So she was very helpful to reach out to during this whole process of making this project and our paper. And she kind of knew some of the background information and stuff that maybe wasn't on the internet. And she told us a lot about that. I included a picture here of SoFi Stadium just to kind of go with the PowerPoint. You can see this pond out front. This is how they recycle all their water from the stadium, and this is where it goes. So for the present sustainability current endeavors slide, the stadium currently adheres to a LEED certification, which is a big deal, and it means that the entire stadium is sustainable. Everything with the stadium is very eco-friendly. They offer many healthy food options and a lot of gluten-free foods, which is kind of unheard of for stadiums across the country. They also, all of their leftover foods, they offer to a food bank. And then the electricity for the stadium, it's kind of confusing, but the panels that are on the roof of the stadium help, I guess, air condition the entire stadium. And then the lighting fixtures all throughout the stadium are very sustainable for the environment. And then for the next slide, present sustainability for the energy section. This is kind of what I was started on the last slide. They do not use solar panels. Many indoor and some outdoor stadiums have heat pumps and central air conditioning units, but SoFi is different. Lance Evans, the lead designer of the stadium, designed the stadium so they can conserve money and use their energy from like the winds outside and different ways of like air conditioning the building to save energy costs every year. Like it says here, the stadium's roof system has a series of panels that can slide open and closed. They can slide open, which allows all the heat to lift out of the building. And then it creates like a vacuum type of design. And then it also allows the cool air to funnel in to cool the stadium down. So it's very eco-friendly for the environment. And then here's Logan for his part.
Alrighty. And so this is present sustainability water. So SoFi Stadium, they are one of the few stadiums to ever create a recycled water system. Waste Basin is like a company around the LA area, and them and SoFi work together to work on this new construction project. They provide 80 square feet per year of recycled water for irrigation and a lake infill to the stadium. This project will help save drinking water solely by using recycled water, obviously. And it is estimated to save the stadium 26 million gallons of water per year and will alleviate the rainfall events that rarely happen in SoCal. And the West Basin looks forward to its future and meeting demands as the future of water conservation progresses in this new stadium. So this is the waste sustainability slide. SoFi is committed to serving its part in reducing as much waste as possible. They have put forth a good effort in doing so, and SoFi buys certain material and food service, so materials that are not supposed to be thrown away are not. They're doing so through recycling, composting, food biodigestion, reuse, and donations. They have decided to educate the employees of the stadium to learn proper waste disposal. So putting recycling in the recycle bins and trash bins. And SoFi Stadium will continue to abide by the Hollywood Park specific plan of stadium alternative mitigation measures for proper disposal and recycling of construction and demolition waste. So this is the inside of the stadium. As you can see, the big infinity screen that Jordan talked previously in one of the slides. As you can see, it's a big stadium, and so you kind of got to have that big screen for all the fans to see. And in the works, SoFi Stadium has many other plans that they plan on implementing in the near future. Many of these plans are not made public to everyone, obviously. They plan on improving what they already do so well in the sustainability department. They're going to constantly want to improve on that, no matter how good they are. And it really is hard to tell what is in the works as of now, but they're going to work hard, and the stadium is also waiting for new technology to come along that we don't already have, so they can use the new technology with stadium also. And proposed endeavors amongst many other goals and objectives SoFi would like to accomplish. We found the main one to be establishing and tracking its carbon footprint. Because of how big the stadium is, there's a ton of trash and other types of waste being emitted into our atmosphere, especially after game day. They got a lot of stuff. So they announced they're going to try their best to use more electric shuttles, EV charging stations, and bike valet. SoFi Stadium says the small steps will come before the big steps, and by doing so, they're going to start focus on the diversion of this trash and other materials being emitted, as I said in the previous slide. And again, they're going to continue to abide by the Hollywood Park specific plan. And as there are many other goals SoFi would like to accomplish, establishing its carbon footprint and continuing to track it will be the stadium's biggest objectives for the upcoming season. And this is our reflection side for sustainability. We found that SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles is a top of the line stadium in all facets, but more importantly, from a sustainability standpoint. They already have many good policies in place, such as composting, energy efficient light fixtures, AC, recycled water, and the reduction of waste and many other great qualities. Like Jordan said, the stadium is a LEED gold facility, which means that the whole stadium is insanely sustainable and efficient. That was one of its biggest goals in building the stadium, was to make it more efficient. And in the future, they plan on adding many new additions to make the facility more sustainable. But it was very helpful to talk with Maddie and have her on board to help with our different parts of the project. We are looking forward to seeing what new improvements the stadium will make in the next few years, as the stadium was just recently finished for the last NFL season. And as we all know, there's going to be kinks along the way, and we're looking forward to what they can figure out for the next coming years. And then here's our reference slide, and
Yep, here's our reference slide, and that's all we have, guys.
thank you guys.
Thank you.